Well, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to our Planets Through Ascendant series of the week. And today we are going to be covering Sun in the 12th house for Cancer Ascendant people. And what happens when Sun is sitting in the 12th house for a Cancer rising person. And obviously, as you know, this is different from my Planets Through Signs and Planets Through Houses. Because now we're not just looking at the house or sign. We're combining the house and sign together, and Sun rules a certain house. So what's going on? And if you do not know, if you have Sun in the sign of Pisces, what ascendant you are, all the other planetary placements, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, and Aspects at the Speed of Light, including all my consultations at this link. So, Sun in the sign of Pisces. Let's get started with it. Well, I'm just, changing background colors and seeing how it looks like. I don't know, with the gel, it's like a little weird. I'm putting gels on the lights. So a little trick. So anyway, as you know, for a Cancer ascendant person, Sun rules the second house of wealth, lineage, family, assets, earnings, speech, food intake, fame, recognition. Pretty much second house is how you feed yourself, right? Because when you're born, family helps you feed. Family helps you to eat and nourish yourself. So Sun rules this house with the sign of Leo. Because for a Cancer ascendant person, their most royal asset is their family. Is their emotions, is their home, their mother's cradle. Then, Lord of that Leo sign, which is Sun, is now sitting in the 12th house. In the sign of Pisces, or in the sign of Gemini. Almost made that mistake from my last video. No, it's in the sign of Gemini in the 12th house, which contains the original sign of Pisces energy. Because according to the original zodiac sign, Pisces rules the 12th house. So 12th house has that energy of the Pisces sign, which is about abstract thinking, imagination, subconscious mind, bed pleasure, creativity, spiritual organizations, astral projection, hospitals, jails, asylums, monasteries, sanctuaries, spiritual sanctuaries, monasteries, multinational companies in foreign lands. I can go on and on with the 12th house. So that's what 12th house represents. So Sun is sitting right there in Gemini. Gemini is a sign of communication. It's a sign of understanding information the way you think information needs to be understood. Gemini is a house of writing, or not house, the sign of writing, marketing, announcements. So Sun is there. What happens? What this tells us, because first of all, the fixed sign of Leo is now in a dual sign of Gemini, which means that this person values always switch according to the situation. This person will manipulate their way into gaining wealth, gaining assets, because that's what the second house is. And if you know that Sun being in the 12th house creates a situation known as Marna Karka position. Marna Karka means a place where a planet goes to die. A planet doesn't mean it is dead. It means its original sattvic qualities are dead. Like Jupiter loses its Jupiter's Marna Karka position is in the 3rd house, meaning Jupiter is a teacher, preacher, astrologer, counselor, advisor. It rules the 9th house. It wants to be in the 9th house of universities, ashrams. 3rd house is the house of gossips. Like the bunch of neighbor ladies gossiping. Now you put Jupiter there. Seeing this gossip going on is like, what the hell? I don't want to be here. I don't want to watch this reality television. Give me substance. So Sun, which is the king on a royal throne, which gets its dignity in the first house, the self. The throne is now in the 12th house. 12th house, which is the dethroning of the kingdom. So sun loses his throne in the 12th house. And what this simply means doesn't mean that the king loses its crown, but it does actually in a way. Let's say if you were to see Prince Charles, when will he lose his crown? Well, there will be something to do with sun being in the 12th house transiting or something. But what this simply shows that the king is no longer a dignified king. A king is willing to manipulate, willing to give wrong information, willing to deal in secret dealings, because 12th house is the secrecy house. Secret dealings to attain his throne, to attain its power. And Gemini is a very slick sign. It's a sign of a salesman. So here the personality of a person is all about how I make money quickly by making secretive deals and somehow selling myself into the world through my secret dealings. This can also mean somebody can become a great foreign policy politician. Somebody who can become an ambassador to a foreign government. And they have the way to talk, they have the way to make deals, they have the way to negotiate into into getting the advantage for themselves, their government, their country. But what it definitely shows is that the gains, which is the second house, is coming from the 12th house, which is foreign lands, or working in a medical field, hospitals, asylums, monasteries, laboratories. And this person is very good at communicating in a very secretive manner. They have the way to politically manipulate a situation behind the scenes. You know how you see politicians and corporate warlords, I should say, manipulate a situation behind the scenes. While in the front, something else is happening. This is a good example of that. And I've actually seen enough examples in personal, professional life, spiritual life, to really understand this placement of the sun. But what this also does, it makes a brilliant writer. Somebody who can earn money through writing, communication, social media. Because the 12th house is a house of abstract imagination. So your abstract imagination is used to earn money, the second house. This also shows one will have quite a few of secret affairs in their life, which no one may know, or maybe their close friends may know, but especially in certain nakshatra, this can really show that a person may have a lot of secretive affairs in a relationship, in a marriage. But obviously, if there's a positive impact of Jupiter, the person will be, more about principles behind the scenes than going towards the tamasic qualities that the sun is bringing here. Okay. So guys, this was my analysis of sun in the 12th house for Cancer ascendant people. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And again, if you want to know where your sun is placed, all your other planetary placements, and all my books and consultation and reports, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you in 2 days. Bye-bye.